Hello and happy Tuesday. Welcome to Live at Lindo's. I'm Tania Kowalski, calling myself a health and happiness coach because when we treat our bodies well, when we're healthy, we are happy. And so today we are going to talk about good mood foods. This is my little one, Mackenzie. She's going to be my assistant today. And I know that you can probably relate to those times when you feel a bit down in the dumps. So what can we do to pull ourselves out of that slump? And how can we feel energized and light and energetic? Didn't I just say energized? How can we feel energized, light, and positive all the time? Well, food has a lot to do with it. So come on and join us today. We are talking good mood foods. So to start today, you guys, I want to talk about the experience that I had last week. I had the great opportunity to take my girls to camp, and they were in a gymnastics camp, a stay away camp, and they weren't sure that they wanted to stay on their own for the entire week, so I volunteered there. And where did they put me to volunteer but in the canteen, which is like the cafeteria full of really crummy food. It was the only option left. It was the only place that they could put me, and it was probably the worst place that I could be, so I had to really grit my teeth, and it was a really eye-opening experience to see what types of foods these kind of places are serving. Little kids drinking Red Bull, kids coming to me wanting their full water bottle refilled with soda. So I did my very best to steer kids in the healthier directions, even if it was popcorn. There were cut apple slices, cut vegetable slices in the cooler, and as well I did my very best to put as much ice as possible into kids' drinks to cut down the amount of soda that was in those cups. But it really truly was eye-opening, and I would have to say that I heard a lot of cursing and not the nicest behavior out of kids while I was there as well, and I do believe it was a direct correlation to what they were putting in their bodies. Everyone was amped up on sugar and caffeine, and the only options at mealtime were hot dogs and hamburgers on crummy white buns. It all made me shudder inside, so I'm sure that you can see me back there. I should have had a YouTube video of it. It was not comical, because really truly just made my heart sink, because we've got lots and lots of work to do, but it just showed me how correlated, you look so serious, how correlated mood and food are, and not just for kids, guys, for all of us. So I want to talk about some of the foods that can really help to build our moods, because there's a lot of depression today, and we're always going to find ourselves in those slumps, feeling a little blue, but when we get into this cycle of not moving our bodies and not eating well, it only makes things worse, and it gets increasingly challenging to pull ourselves out of that slump, out of that depression. So my number one mood boosting food are the dark leafy greens. Okay, they're the most powerful anti-inflammatories out there. We know that inflammation leads to disease and depression, and we definitely want to include lots and lots of dark leafy greens in our diet. Here, Mackenzie's going to show the dark leafy greens, and come on and join us, you guys, and say hello. If you have any questions, come and add to the conversation. So we definitely want to include our dark leafies. We want all the vitamins they provide, A, C, E, and K, all the good stuff. And next up is bananas. And this list is short because I could go on forever, but there is one main rule that always applies to anything that I'm sharing with you, and that's mostly that fruits and vegetables are always a good thing, and they're always mood boosting foods. When we make the decision to eat the things that nourish our bodies because they're providing us with lots of nutrients and lots of energy, we're bound to be smiling, and there's definitely a reduced rate of depression when we're eating well. So next up, bananas. Potassium improves our brain function. B6 gives us energy, but as well gives us increases serotonin to keep us feeling calm, cool, and collected. And tryptophan, which is an amino acid, which really helps us to feel good and helps to regulate mood. Okay, so that was bananas. Mackenzie, what's up next? Tomatoes. All right, tomatoes we know are full of lycopene, which have lots of anti-cancer properties, but also folic acid and alpha lipoic acid both have been shown to fight depression. Many studies show that when we are deficient in these acids that we suffer from, or we're more likely to suffer from depression. So making sure that we're getting enough tomatoes is not only good for fighting off disease, it's also good to fight depression. So we definitely want to keep tomatoes in our nutrition plan. Maybe you want to tell these guys to just quiet down a little bit, Mackenzie. Oh, okay. Okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. All right. Next up, we've got avocados. One of my, sorry, we're live at Lindo's today. I just wanted to ask someone who's talking in my ear to just move over just a little bit. All right, we're talking avocados. Avocados are not only creamy and delicious, but they're also full of mood and brain boosting monounsaturated fats and B vitamins as well. So we definitely want to keep avocados in our meal plans. I love to put them in my salads, but the girls even like to eat them just sliced in half with a little bit of lime juice and sea salt, right? Or just right out of the skin plain. One study showed that a correlation between B vitamin levels, like higher B vitamin levels, correlated with lower rates of depression. So keep including avocados. Now berries, where, Mackenzie, are the berries? Did you get them? Oh, we skipped the berries so you don't get a demo. But berries will give us that blood sugar boost while also giving us the fiber to keep our mood stable. So we're not getting that. Do you want to get strawberries or blueberries? So the fiber is really helping us to digest those sugars so that it's helping to keep our blood sugars stable, making us feel more regulated in terms of mood. Oh, here we are, berries and berries and berries. Not to mention that berries are always giving us that good dose of vitamin C, right? And lots of antioxidants to keep us healthy and build our brains as well. I added on here wild salmon. We had that on our dinner plates last night. Wild salmon is also loaded with B vitamins and essential fatty acids, so they're a big hit in the brain boosting department as well. So we like to include wild salmon, and last night we had wild coho salmon from BC, which is awesome. So always try to include some wild salmon whenever you can. Get some really good stuff. Yes, thumbs up. What else do we have over there, Mackenzie? Oh, walnuts. Again, another fantastic source of omega-3 fats. Okay, our brain is primarily fat, so when we want to build our brains, making sure that we're getting enough of those healthy fats is really, really key. So walnuts is another superfood to include for brain and mood health. Do we have anything else on our list? Did I capture it all? Oh, peppers, another vitamin C powerhouse full of antioxidants as well, so making sure to include peppers. There are no bad vegetables or fruits, so including all of them is always a winning equation when it comes to mood and to our health. The other thing that you guys know I like to talk about is the importance of gut health. We want to be choosing prebiotic and probiotic foods to stimulate the growth of that good bacteria in our gut to help keep that gut flora nice and healthy so that we are fully digesting all of the amazing nutrients that we are getting from our food, because that helps to keep us smiling, right? When we're digesting those nutrients, we're getting that natural energy boost from food, keeps us feeling good, keeps us fighting inflammation, which is fighting disease, keeps us healthy, keeps us strong. So always a win-win. And then of course, two others in this department, which I cannot be remiss to add, which are not good mood foods, but fitting in exercise, even in small bouts, and making sure to get good sleep. Two really important factors in good mood. We got back from our vacation. I was faced with piles of laundry, lots of ants, an overflowing cat box, and all of the good things that come back that come with returning.
And cleaning the guinea pig cage.
Oh, and cleaning the guinea pig cage. See, all of the things that come with getting home from vacation. And when we get home from vacation, we've had this wonderful time, and it's been free and fancy free, responsibility free. Coming back to responsibilities, having to get all of this stuff done, having to catch up on all the work that's piled up while we've been away can be really daunting. So I have to admit, when we first got back, I was super tired. I was feeling like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get through all of this? And it really truly was hard on my mood. So I made a point to get into bed extra early last night, get a really good sleep. I felt like a new person this morning, have eaten lots of healthy foods so far today, got a really quick workout in, and I'm feeling like a new person, like I can take on all of the stuff that will be thrown at me today, including this video that was on the fly that we raced to get on this morning. So as always, sorry if I seemed a little flustered, but I miss getting on here with you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this segment. I would love to know if eating lots of vegetables and fruit make you feel good, and if it does, please give us a thumbs up or add what your favorite good mood food is in the comments below. We always love to hear from you, and if you have any questions, we are always here and happy to answer. So on behalf of myself, Tania Kowalski, and all the amazing staff here at Lindo's, we thank you for tuning in today. We always appreciate your time. Be sure to do something to nourish your health and your happiness today. And that's it for us today. Want to say goodbye, Matt? Bye for now. See you later.